100 Ways to Cut Expenses and Save Money. A complete guide. Money Sense audiobook. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button because today we're doing something big. I'm going to share 100 ways, yes, 100 ways, to cut your expenses and save money. Some of these will save you pocket change, others could save you thousands of dollars every year. Some are super easy, some require real commitment, and a few are honestly pretty extreme. But here's the thing, you don't need to do all 100. If you implement just 20 or 30 of these strategies, you could easily save $5,000 to $10,000 or more annually. That's a vacation, a car paid off, an emergency fund, or real progress toward financial freedom. I've organized these into categories and I've included timestamps in the description so you can jump to whatever section interests you most. But I really recommend watching the whole thing because the best tip for your situation might be hiding somewhere unexpected. All right, grab a notebook. Let's do this. We're starting with everyone's biggest expense after housing: food and groceries. Tip 1, meal plan. Every week. Okay, first one seems obvious, but most people don't do it. Spend 30 minutes every Sunday planning your meals for the week. Check what's already in your pantry, then build a shopping list around that. Families who meal plan save an average of $60 to $80 per week. That's over $3,000 a year. 30 minutes, $3,000. Do the math. Tip 2, buy generic brands. Store brands are typically 20 to 40% cheaper than name brands, and fun fact, they're often made in the exact same factories. Start with basics: flour, sugar, canned goods, pasta. I did a blind taste test with my family. Nobody could tell the difference. Your ego might prefer the name brand. Your bank account prefers generic. Tip 3, use cashback apps like Ibotta, Fetch Rewards, Checkout 51, scan your grocery receipts, and get 1 to 5% back. It's literally free money for stuff you're buying anyway. Combine this with your store's loyalty program, and you're double dipping on savings. Tip 4, shop sales and stock up. When non-perishables you regularly use go on sale, I'm talking 50% off or more, buy 3 to 6 months worth. Pasta, rice, canned tomatoes, toilet paper, you're essentially investing in guaranteed returns. That $1 pasta will be $2 next month. Buy it now. Tip 5, cut back on meat. Look, I love a good steak, but meat is expensive. Try Meatless Monday or just reduce portion sizes. Replace some meat with beans, lentils, eggs, tofu. A family of 4 can save over $200 a month eating vegetarian 3 or 4 nights a week. Your wallet, and probably your cholesterol, will thank you. Tip 6, freeze everything. Bread going stale? Freeze it. Too many bananas? Freeze them for smoothies. Leftover rice? Freeze it. Americans throw away about $2,500 worth of food every year. That's insane. Your freezer is a time machine that keeps food fresh for months. Use it. Tip 7, make your own coffee. The daily $5 latte is costing you $1,225 a year. A decent coffee maker costs $50 to $100, and even premium beans are like $15 a pound. That makes 45 cups. You're saving about $2,500 annually, and honestly, once you dial in your home coffee game, it tastes better anyway. Tip 8, buy whole chickens. Whole chickens cost $1 to $2 per pound. Chicken breasts, $4 to $6 per pound. YouTube has a million tutorials on breaking down a chicken. It takes 10 minutes to learn. One $7 chicken gives you 4 to 5 meals, and you use the carcass for homemade stock. That's real value. Tip 9, grow herbs. Fresh herbs at the store are $3 to $5 for a tiny package that goes bad in 3 days. A $2 basil plant on your windowsill produces for months. Start with easy ones: basil, mint, rosemary, chives. If you cook regularly, this saves $100 to $200 a year. Plus, fresh herbs make everything taste better. Tip 10, pack your energy. Lunch. Buying lunch every day costs $10 to $15, which is $2,600 to $3,900 annually. Packing lunch costs $3 to $5 daily, or $780 to $2,300 a year. That's up to $2,600 saved. Invest in some good containers. Make it a habit. Watch your savings grow. Tip 11, use every part of vegetables. Broccoli stems, totally edible. Carrot tops, make pesto. Veggie scraps, make stock. You're probably throwing away 20 to 30% of edible food. Learning to use everything stretches your grocery budget significantly and reduces waste. Tip 12. Shop ethnic grocery stores. Asian markets, Mexican markets, Middle Eastern stores, they often have dramatically lower prices on produce, rice, beans, and especially spices. A pound of cumin might cost $8 at your regular grocery store and $2 at an ethnic market. Same product, way cheaper. Tip 13. Buy seasonal produce. Strawberries in winter cost 3 times what they cost in summer. Learn what's in season and build your meals around it. Seasonal produce is fresher, tastier, and 30 to 50% cheaper. It's how humans ate for thousands of years, and it works. Tip 14. Eliminate food delivery apps. Between fees, tips, and marked up menu prices, food delivery costs 50 to 70% more than picking it up yourself. A $15 meal becomes $25 to $30 if you order twice a week. Cutting out delivery saves over $1,000 a year. Just go get it. Tip 15. Master batch cooking. Spend a few hours on Sunday cooking big batches: rice, beans, grilled chicken, roasted vegetables. Portion them into containers. Now your weeknight meals are ready in 5 minutes. This prevents the too tired to cook, let's order takeout trap that destroys budgets. Tip 16. Learn to bake bread. Artisan bread costs $5 to $7 per loaf. Homemade costs 50 to 75 cents in ingredients. With a stand mixer or bread machine, it's mostly hands-off. Fresh bread tastes incredible and has no preservatives. Plus, your house smells amazing. Tip 17. Buy ugly produce. Many stores now sell imperfect produce at 30 to 50% off. A crooked carrot tastes the same as a straight one. Apps like Imperfect Foods deliver these directly. We're way too picky about how our food looks. Tip 18. Make your own snacks. Prepackaged snacks are expensive per ounce. Buy bulk nuts and dried fruit, make trail mix and energy balls at home. Store-bought granola bars cost about 50 cents each. Homemade, 15 cents. You're getting better ingredients for way less money. Tip 19. Skip pre-cut produce. Pre-cut vegetables and fruit cost 2 to 4 times more than whole. Yes, chopping takes time, but it's 10 minutes to prep a week's worth. That's $300 to $500 saved annually. Get a good knife, learn to chop, save money. Tip 20. Negotiate at farmers markets. Show up 30 minutes before closing. Vendors don't want to pack everything up and haul it back. Be polite, buy multiple items, and you'll often get steep discounts. Build relationships with vendors and they'll take care of you. Housing and utilities. All right, let's talk about your biggest expense, where you live, and what it costs to keep the lights on. Tip 21. Get a roommate. I know, you value your space, but splitting rent, utilities, and internet can cut your housing costs by 40 to 50%. Even temporarily while paying off debt, this is powerful. A $100 and $200 apartment becomes $600 with one roommate. That's $7,200 a year. Tip 22. Refinance your mortgage. If interest rates have dropped 0.75% or more since you bought, refinancing could save you hundreds monthly. Even with closing costs, you break even in 1 to 2 years. On a $300,000 mortgage, a 1% rate reduction saves $175,000 over 30 years. That's not a typo. $175,000. Tip 23. Challenge your property tax assessment. Many properties are overassessed. Look up your assessment, compare it to similar homes in your area. If yours is higher, file an appeal. Success rates vary, but if you win, you could save $500 to $2,000 annually. Worth a couple hours of paperwork. Tip 24. Use a programmable thermostat. Program it to lower the temperature when you're asleep or away. Dropping your thermostat 7 to 10 degrees for 8 hours daily saves 10% on heating and cooling. A $30 thermostat pays for itself in 2 to 3 months, then keeps saving. Tip 25. Seal air leaks. Air leaks waste 25 to 40% of your heating and cooling energy. Use caulk and weather stripping around windows and doors. Materials cost $20 to $50. You'll save $100 to $300 annually depending on your climate. This is the highest return on investment home improvement you can do. Tip 26. Switch to LED bulbs. LEDs use 75% less energy and last 25 times longer than old incandescent bulbs. A $3 LED saves about $6 a year in electricity. Replace your 20 most used bulbs, save $100 to $120 annually. Do it once. Benefit for years. Tip 27. Wash clothes in cold water. 90% of washing machine energy goes to heating water. Modern. Detergents work great in cold water. This simple switch saves $60 to $100 annually. Your clothes will also last longer because hot water breaks down fabrics. Tip 28. Air dry dishes and laundry. Skip the heated dry cycle on your dishwasher. Line dry or rack dry clothes when possible. Dryers are energy vampires. Combined, these habits save $100 to $200 a year. Plus, your clothes last longer. Tip 29. Lower your water heater temperature. Most water heaters are set to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, but 120 is perfectly fine and actually safer, less scalding risk. This simple adjustment saves 6 to 10% on water heating. That's $40 to $60 a year for literally turning one dial. Tip 30. Take shorter showers. Cutting shower time from 10 minutes to 5 saves 12.5 gallons of hot water per shower. Install a low-flow shower head for $15 to $25. Combined savings, $100 to $150 annually per person. I know, long showers feel great, but they're expensive. Tip 31. Negotiate your cable and internet. Call your provider annually and say you're considering switching. They'll often offer promotional rates to keep you. If they won't budge, actually switch to a competitor. This saves $20 to $60 monthly or $240 to $720 every year. Make this phone call. Tip 32. Cut the cable cord. Cable averages $100 to $150 monthly. 2 or 3 streaming services cost $30 to $45 monthly. That's $780 to $260 saved annually, and honestly, you'll probably watch less mindless TV, which is an added bonus. Tip 33. Review your insurance policies. Shop around for home and renter's insurance every year. Get quotes from at least 3 companies. Increasing your deductible from $500 to $1,000 can lower premiums by 25%. Bundle policies for more discounts. Potential savings, $200 to $500 annually. Tip 34. Rent out a room or parking space. Extra space rented on Airbnb or to a long-term tenant. Even a parking space in urban areas earns $100 to $300 monthly. A spare bedroom could net $500 to $1,000 or more per month depending on location. Your unused space is wasted money. Tip 35. DIY home maintenance. YouTube has tutorials for almost every home repair. Change air filters, fix leaky faucets, patch drywall, paint rooms. Hiring professionals for small jobs costs $100 to $300 per task. DIY costs $20 to $50 in materials. Learn basic skills, save thousands. Transportation. Let's talk about getting around, cars, gas, all of it. Tip 36. Drive a paid-off used car. New cars lose 20 to 30% of their value in the first year. Buy a reliable 3 to 5-year-old car with cash or pay it off quickly. The average car payment is $550 monthly. That's $6,600 a year. Driving paid-off vehicles is one of the fastest paths to building wealth. Tip 37. Maintain your vehicle. Regular oil changes, tire rotations, tune-ups. They prevent expensive repairs. A $50 oil change prevents a $3,000 engine replacement. Follow your owner's manual maintenance schedule religiously. Prevention is always cheaper than repair. Tip 38. Inflate tires properly. Underinflated tires decrease fuel efficiency by 3%. Check tire pressure monthly when tires are cold. Proper inflation also extends tire life. It's free at most gas stations. You'll save $60 to $120 annually in gas alone. Tip 39. Combine errands. Plan your route to handle multiple errands in one trip. Several short trips with a cold engine use more gas than one longer trip with a warmed-up engine. It also reduces wear and tear. This is Logistics 101. Tip 40. Compare gas prices. Use GasBuddy or Waze to find the cheapest gas nearby. Prices can vary 20 to 30 cents per gallon within just a few miles. On a 15-gallon fill-up, that's $3 to $4.50 saved per tank. Over a year, $150 to $200 for checking an app? Worth it. Tip Tip 41. Carpool or van pool share, rides to work with coworkers, split gas costs, and reduce wear on your vehicle. Carpooling 3 days a week can save over $1,000 annually in gas and vehicle maintenance. Plus, carpool lanes are faster in many cities. Tip 42. Use public transportation. If it's available, public transit is dramatically cheaper than driving. A monthly transit pass costs $50 to $150 versus $300 to $600 plus for car payment, insurance, gas, and parking. Annual savings, $3,000 to $5,000 or more. It's not even close. Tip 43. Bike or walk short distances. Trips under 2 miles are easily bikeable. You save gas, get exercise, reduce vehicle maintenance. If you can bike to work even occasionally, the savings and health benefits compound quickly. Your heart and your wallet both win. Tip 44. Shop around for auto insurance rates vary wildly between companies. Get quotes from at least 5 insurers every year. Good drivers can often save $300 to $800 yearly by switching. Consider usage-based insurance if you don't drive much. Insurance companies count on people not shopping around. Tip 45. Cancel premium gas. Unless your owner's manual specifically requires premium, regular gas works just fine. Premium costs 20 to 40 cents more per gallon. That's $150 to $300 saved annually for a typical driver. Check your manual. You're probably wasting money. Entertainment and lifestyle. Now we get into the fun stuff, how to enjoy life while spending way less. Tip 46. Use the library. Your library offers free books, movies, music, audiobooks, e-books, magazines, and often streaming services. Many have museum passes and event tickets you can borrow. The value? Easily $50 to $150 monthly, and you're already paying for it with your taxes. Use it. Tip 47. Host potlucks instead of restaurant dinners. Dining out with friends costs $30 to $60 per person. Host a potluck where everyone brings a dish. Costs $10 to $15 per person. You get the same quality social time for 70% less, plus home-cooked food is usually better anyway. Tip 48. Take advantage of free events. Most cities have free concerts, festivals, museum days, hiking trails, beaches, community events. Check local event calendars. Free. Entertainment is everywhere if you actually look for it. You don't need to spend money to have a good time. Tip 49. Cancel unused subscriptions. Review your bank statements for forgotten subscriptions. Gym memberships you don't use, streaming services you never watch, apps with auto renewal. Most people have $50 to $100 in forgotten monthly subscriptions. That's $600 to $200 annually you're throwing away. Tip 50. Share streaming accounts. Many streaming services allow multiple users. Split Netflix, Spotify, Disney Plus with family or friends. Each person pays $3 to $5 instead of $10 to $15. This is legal under most terms of service for household sharing. Coordinate with people you trust. Tip 51. Borrow or rent tools and equipment. Need a pressure washer once a year? Rent it for $40 instead of buying one for $300. Many libraries now have tool libraries. Borrow from neighbors and lend your stuff too. Building community while saving money. That's a win-win. Tip 52. Buy used sports equipment. Kids outgrow bikes, skates, sports gear quickly. Buy gently used items at consignment sales, Facebook Marketplace, or Play It Again Sports. Sell their outgrown items to recoup costs. You're renting essentially instead of buying new. Tip 53. Exercise at home or outdoors. Cancel that $30 to $80 monthly gym membership. Use YouTube workout videos, run outside, do bodyweight exercises, or buy used equipment. A set of dumbbells costs less than 2 months of gym membership and lasts forever. Tip 54. Rediscover free hobbies. Reading, hiking, podcasts, YouTube tutorials, free online courses, board games you already own, cooking, gardening, writing, drawing. Many fulfilling hobbies cost nothing after minimal initial investment. We've been sold the idea that fun requires spending money. It doesn't. Tip 55. Use student, senior, or military discounts. Always ask if discounts are available. Many businesses offer 10 to 20% off for students, seniors, 55+, military, teachers, or AAA members. These discounts exist, but they're rarely advertised. You have to ask. Tip 56. Skip the movie theater. Movie tickets cost $12 to $18 per person plus expensive concessions. Wait a few months and stream it for $5 to $7, or wait longer and get it free from your library. For a family of 4, that's $40 to $60 saved per movie. Tip 57. Plan staycations. Vacation travel is expensive. Explore your own city like a tourist, visit museums, try new restaurants, visit local attractions, camp nearby. You get a mental break without the travel costs. Savings versus a traditional vacation, $1,000 to $3,000. Tip 58. Buy board games instead of video games. A new video game costs $60 and provides 20 to 40 hours of play. A quality board game costs $20 to $50 and provides hundreds of hours of replayability plus actual social interaction. The value proposition isn't even close. Tip 59. Attend matinee showings. If you do go to movies or shows, attend matinee showings. They're 30 to 50% cheaper than evening shows. Same experience, better price. It's literally just timing. Tip 60. Have a no-spend challenge. Pick one weekend or even a week per month where you spend nothing except absolute necessities. Cook at home. Do free activities. Challenge yourself. It resets your spending habits and builds savings discipline. Make it a game. Shopping and clothing. Shopping is where most people blow their budgets without realizing it. Let's fix that. Tip 61. Implement the 30-day rule. Want something non-essential? Wait 30 days. Add it to a list and revisit it later. Studies show 70% of delayed purchases are never made. This single rule eliminates impulse buying that wrecks budgets. It works. Tip 62. Shop secondhand. First check thrift stores, consignment shops, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, Poshmark before buying new. Clothing, furniture, books, kitchen items, electronics, all available gently used at 50 to 90% off. Buying used is smart, not cheap. Tip 63. Buy off-season. Winter coats are cheapest in spring. Swimsuits are cheapest in fall. Grills are cheapest in winter. Shopping off-season saves 40 to 70%. You just need patience and planning. Think ahead by 6 months. Tip 64. Use browser extensions for deals. Extensions like Honey, Rakuten, Capital One. Shopping automatically find coupon codes and cashback. They work in the background and can save 5 to 20% on online purchases. They're free and effortless. Install them once, benefit forever. Tip 65. Shop your own closet. Before buying new clothes, reorganize what you have. Most people wear 20% of their wardrobe 80% of the time. Rediscover forgotten items. Create new outfit combinations. You probably own great stuff you've forgotten about. Tip 66. Repair instead of replace. Sew buttons, patch jeans, fix zippers, resole shoes. A $10 shoe repair extends life by years versus buying $60 new shoes. YouTube has tutorials for most basic repairs. Fast fashion wants you to throw things away. Don't. Tip 67. Organize a clothing swap. Invite friends over. Everyone brings clothes they no longer wear. Swap items. Everyone gets new clothes for free, and unwanted items find new homes instead of going to landfills. It's social, sustainable, and free. Tip 68. Buy quality over quantity. One $80 pair of quality jeans lasts 5 years. 5 $20 pairs last 6 months each. Quality items cost more upfront but less over time. This applies to tools, furniture, and everyday items. Stop buying cheap stuff twice. Tip 69. Avoid shopping as entertainment. Don't browse stores when you're bored. Every store visit increases the likelihood of unplanned purchases. Find alternative activities when you need entertainment. Shopping should be purposeful, not recreational. Tip 70. Unsubscribe from marketing emails. Retailers send emails designed to make you buy. Each email is a temptation. Unsubscribe from everything except stores you genuinely shop at regularly. Fewer temptations equals less spending. Protect your inbox. Tip 71. Make a list and stick to it. Never shop without a list. In-store marketing is scientifically designed to trigger impulse buys. Your list is your armor against it. Studies show shoppers with lists spend 23% less. Write it down, stick to it. Tip 72. Don't shop hungry shopping. While hungry increases impulse food purchases by 64%. Eat before grocery shopping. This simple rule saves $10 to $20 per trip. It's one of the easiest tips on this whole list. Tip 73. Calculate cost per use. Before buying, estimate how often you'll actually use it. A $300 coffee maker used daily for 3 years costs 27 cents per use. A $30 bread maker used twice costs $15 per use. This metric reveals true value and prevents wasteful purchases. Tip 74. Wait for sales. Major retailers have predictable sale cycles: President's Day for furniture and mattresses, Black Friday for electronics, back to school for supplies. Learn the cycles and time big purchases accordingly. Patience saves 30 to 60%. Tip 75. Buy store brands for everything. We talked about groceries earlier, but this extends to over-the-counter medications, same active ingredients, vitamins, cleaning products, personal care items. Savings 20 to 50% across the board. Brand names are just expensive packaging. Health and personal care. Your health is your wealth. Let's talk about staying healthy while spending less. Tip 76. Prevent health problems. Prevention is infinitely cheaper than treatment. Regular exercise, good sleep, stress management, decent diet, these prevent thousands in medical bills. The cheapest healthcare is not needing healthcare. Take care of yourself. Tip 77. Use generic medications. Generic drugs are FDA required to be identical to brand names at 20 to 80% lower prices. Always ask your doctor if a generic is available. On maintenance medications, savings can exceed $1,000 annually. Tip 78. Shop around for prescriptions. Prices vary wildly between pharmacies. Use GoodRx to compare. Sometimes paying cash with a GoodRx coupon is cheaper than using insurance. One prescription might be $150 at CVS and $35 at Costco. Same drug. Insane price difference. Tip 79. Get preventive care. Most insurance covers annual physicals, screenings, vaccines at no cost. Use these benefits. Catching problems early prevents expensive emergency care later. You're paying for insurance. Use it preventively. Tip 80. Cut your own hair. Professional haircuts cost $20 to $60 plus. There's every 4 to 8 weeks. A $30 clipper set lasts for years. Men's cuts are easier to DIY. For women, trim your own ends or exchange haircuts with a friend. Annual savings $150 to $500 per person. Tip 81. Make your own personal care products. Simple recipes exist for face wash, body scrubs, lotions, cleaning products using coconut oil, baking soda, Castile soap, essential oils. Cost: pennies versus dollars for commercial products. They work just as well, and you know exactly what's in them. Tip 82. Use preventive dental care. Brush twice daily. Floss. Use fluoride. A $5 toothbrush and $4 floss prevent $2,000 fillings and $2,500 root canals. Dental care is where the ounce of prevention saying is most literally true. Your teeth matter. Tip 83. Skip the gym supplements. Most supplements are unnecessary and unregulated. Save $50 to $150 monthly on protein powders, pre-workout, fat burners. Get protein from actual food, which is cheaper and more nutritious. Consult a doctor before taking any supplements. Tip 84. Stretch your beauty products. Cut open empty tubes to get the last week's worth. Dilute shampoo and body wash slightly. You're probably using 2 times what you actually need. Products last 30 to 50% longer with conservative use. Tip 85. Practice good sleep. Hygiene quality sleep is free and prevents expensive problems: reduced immunity, weight gain, decreased productivity, increased accident risk. Go to bed at the same time, limit screens, keep your room dark and cool. Sleep is a savings strategy. Banking and finances. Now let's talk about how you manage your actual money. Tip 86. Avoid ATM fees. ATM fees average $3 to $5 per transaction. Use your bank's ATMs or get cash back at stores for free. Using ATMs twice weekly costs $300 to $500 annually in fees. That's ridiculous. Plan ahead. Tip 87. Switch to a no-fee bank. Many online banks offer no monthly fees, no minimum balances, free checks, ATM fee reimbursement. Typical banks charge $10 to $15 monthly. Switching saves $120 to $180 annually. It takes an hour to set up. Tip 88. Pay off high-interest debt aggressively. Credit card interest at 18 to 25% destroys wealth. Every $1,000 in credit card debt costs $180 to $250 yearly in interest alone. Pay minimums on everything else and attack the highest rate debt first. This is non-negotiable. Tip 89. Automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers to savings the day after payday. Pay yourself first before you can spend it. Even $50 weekly becomes $2,600 annually plus interest. Automation removes willpower from the equation. Tip 90. Use credit card rewards strategically. If you pay balances in full monthly, use cashback cards for everything. 2% back on $2,000 monthly spending is $480s annually. But never carry a balance. Interest negates all rewards. Discipline required. Tip 91. Negotiate everything: medical bills, phone plans, cable, gym memberships, furniture, even rent. The worst they can say is no. People who negotiate save an average of $150 per successful negotiation. Most people never even try. Be bold. Tip 92. Avoid payday loans and cash advances. These have effective interest rates of 300 to 500% annually. They trap people in debt cycles. Seek help from family, credit unions, or nonprofit credit counseling instead. Seriously, avoid these at all costs. Tip 93. Review subscriptions quarterly. Beyond canceling unused subscriptions, review whether you still value the ones you keep. Is Netflix worth it if you only watch one show? Quarterly reviews keep subscription creep in check. Be honest with yourself. Tip 94. Build an emergency fund. Having $1,000 to $2,000 for emergencies prevents going into debt when your car breaks down or you face unexpected expenses. Debt is always more expensive than saving up front. This is foundational. Tip 95. Take advantage of employer benefits. Max out any 401k match. It's literally free money. Use FSA or HSA accounts for tax-free healthcare dollars. Use employee discounts. These benefits often go unused, but represent thousands in value. Extreme frugality. All right, final 5 tips. These are extreme. Not everyone will want to do these, but they offer massive savings for people with aggressive financial goals. Tip 96. Dumpster dive legally. Many grocery stores throw away perfectly good food due to minor cosmetic issues or approaching, not expired, sell-by dates. Ask permission first. Some stores will give you items they're about to discard. This is controversial but legal in most places and can save hundreds monthly. Tip 97. Go car free. If you live in an area with good public transit, eliminating your car saves $9,000, $12,000 annually. Payment, insurance, gas, maintenance, parking. Use bikes, buses, trains, and occasional ride shares or car rentals. This extreme step isn't possible for everyone, but dramatically accelerates financial goals. Tip 98. Live in an RV or van life isn't just for Instagram. Living in a converted van or small RV eliminates rent, park at campsites, truck stops, or on public land. Initial investment, $5,000, $30,000. Savings versus rent, $12,000, $24,000 annually. Works best for single people or couples without children. Tip 99. Forage for food. Many edible plants grow wild and free. Dandelion greens, wild garlic, berries, nuts. Get a quality foraging book specific to your region and join foraging groups. Never eat anything unless 100% certain it's safe. This supplements groceries than replacing them. Tip 100. House sit or pet sit websites like Trusted House Sitters connect homeowners with sitters. You live in their home rent-free in exchange for maintaining it and caring for pets. Long-term house sitting can eliminate housing costs entirely while allowing you to live in different cities or countries.